Hello and welcome to a new series that I'm doing. In this series, we're going to be building survival farms. So this is taking place on the GuildRock server, but it's just going to show how some of these farms get built in actual survival conditions over creative. So you can kind of get some tips and tricks on that sort of thing. So I'm in the desert and I don't like building on sand, so I placed a granite. And we're just going to go up 2 stacks of scaffolding, 128 blocks. Alright, with that done and it being nighttime, we're going to quickly go sleep. So we're going to fly up to the top or climb, because it's scaffolding. Okay, once we're at the top of the scaffolding, we're going to place a glass block that we're going to stand on, then a temporary block, followed by 2 more blocks. So then from here, we go down 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 5 there. I don't know. I'll place a block and see. So you want these to be glass or leaves, something that can't really be spawned on. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in. So here we place a double chest that should be in line with that right there. And in the side of it, we're going to place 2 hoppers, a hopper here, and 2 hoppers there. Then we'll do chest, 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 all double chests there. So then make sure this is a double chest here, overlapping where there is no hopper, and then a single chest. On top of all of these, you'll place a hopper looking down. Then we're going to take 4 fences and put them like that. And take 4 rails and put them in each corner. Then while standing on the rails, we're going to put 2 glass in each corner like this. Then take our 4 hopper minecarts. We're going to place a hopper minecart on each rail. And then just slide down here, break the rail, and the cart will push into the center. And jump, and do the same thing on all 4 corners. So we have something like that. We're going to take 9 more hoppers, place 4 on the fences like that, and then it doesn't matter how these get connected, just place some hoppers. So we should be in line like that perfectly. And you can place a temporary block in opposite corners and go around the edges with some glass. Then add 2 more layers for a total of 3. You're going to leave a gap here, then do the top one. Then break all of those. You can place 2 fences of one color and then one of another color. So when the baddies are in here, you are going to aim splash potion right there. But we're going to waterlog that so that the water flows into the 4 corners, and that's going to push the baddies into the corners as well. So that's our collection system right there. Chapter 2 is going to be the clock. So we're going to place a temporary block there, grab our hoppers, place hopper there. Gonna go get that now. And then we're gonna place the hoppers so that they're looking into each other, like that. As you saw before I fell. And we're gonna place 3 temporary blocks like that. Boom. And this side as well. Grab 2 pistons, 1, 2. So then you're going to come down here. You're going to place wool. Going to destroy that temporary block. Place wool. That temporary block. Place wool. And then take out the other 2 temporary blocks on each side. And you can come down here to get a better angle. But comparator there. Comparator there. So they are looking, if you can see, out of the hoppers. For this we need 15 items. So what do I want to place in there? Just do 15 sandstone. And we're going to take a redstone block, place it there, and that's going to lock the hopper. So all 15 items will go. We're also going to put a lever here. That's going to hold that locked. We're going to take a button, put on top of that one, and 2 glass to go there to keep spawns from spawning on the hoppers, because they do spawn on the hoppers. Then we'll take 2 redstone and put 1 there, 1 there. So this should have all 15. You turn this lever off and the hopper clock will do its thing. So every 15 it'll switch. You can turn that off though. This next part could become expensive, so I'm gonna make sure silk touch on. Now we're gonna break these 4 glass in the center. So we didn't need them to begin with. No, this one, that one is just so I could collect it. And swap them out with ice. Packed ice or blue ice. I'm using blue ice because it's a little more efficient. And I'm going to count out 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do that on all 4 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, once that's done, we're going to do the corners. Now you don't need to use ice, you don't need to use glass. You can do the full platform as stone. It just takes a bit longer for the creaking to get in. This way they spawn and come in their direct channel. So once you're done, it should look like this. And then we're going to add 2 more to the outside and 1 up in the corners. So it'll be a total of 8 by 8. So in the corner you're going to do 3 like this. That's going to be in all 4 corners. While you're up here, you can go to the edge, look towards the bottom of the block, and place pistons. We're going to do this all the way around here. Minus the corner itself. So, like that. If you want to, at this point, you can, because there will eventually be glass in these corners. So you can use that if you want. Or you can skip it for now, it's up to you. I'm going to skip it for now on the other 3 corners. It's going to pay to have some temporary blocks here, because we're putting target block on the bottom of each piston. From the bottom of this hopper, we're going to place 2 wool, temporary block there, and then if we can get down under here, one right there. Then remove that temporary block. I'm going to use glass because it's cost effective. And we're going to just go all the way around like this. Don't forget the corners. So we'll place 2 blocks here, a repeater. It'll go into there. Redstone dust here. And then we're going to carry on all the way around. From here we'll go 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we're going to place a block there and a block here. On this one will be some redstone dust and redstone dust. This one is going to be a repeater and a repeater there. Glass block here with redstone dust and a solid block there. This will just make it so that we don't get a repetition and create an endless loop of redstone. Then from here you're going to go at 13 again. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then same thing. Here we get a bit lucky that we can go there, there, redstone, 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 and block. Then carry on from here, 13. So once you're back here, you can flip this switch, test it out. You'll wait your 15 ticks, and then it should go again. Perfect. So we'll lock that back on. So before you get too carried away, we're going to come out here, and on the back side of all the target blocks, I'm going to place a glass. You can do the corners now too if you want. So just on the back of the target blocks. This is something you can do before you power the pistons or after, doesn't really matter. But this is going to help you orientate the wood when we go to put the Creaking Hearts in. Before I put the wood in, I like to get the water in as well. So we're just doing this bottom part. So don't do the corners yet. We'll do that after we get the logs started. So now bring down some logs. I'm going to start with 3. Then we'll put the bucket in the corners to complete the water flow. Just like that. Now the platform there is complete. So we're going to go up another 6. And then we need 2 temporary blocks. You can destroy the 1 temporary block and place the piston. So that's enough that when we come down here, we go 3 Creaking Hearts. Like that. And then once we go all the way around, you put a piece of wood on there. But because we have so much exposed right now, I'm gonna go sleep at night until we get the redstone on the pistons. It's just a bit dangerous up there. So before we finish the logs, we're gonna put our layer of pistons, because things get a little cramped and it'll be hard to get all the pistons down. In the corner you can put a solid block or glass, just something. And then we're just going to fill in all of this. It doesn't matter the orientation of the blocks. So if you want to make your farm look pretty, do whatever you've gotta. So before we finish up, we come over back to this spot. We're going to come down a few, place some temporary blocks just to the outside of the farm. Oh, the creaking has spawned. Then we can place a temporary block there and come out like that. And we're gonna jump down here, get rid of this glass block, place a redstone, the repeater, and a solid block. Replace that glass block. You can destroy this one if you want. Then we're gonna place a torch and create a little, and we're gonna create a redstone elevator up. And then we'll place a glass block there with redstone here. Then we're going to redstone all the way around. So we're going to leave this one blank, the second last one here. From here we're going to count out 15 and place a repeater. We're going to go 14 because it's on the corner. So then we're going to go down 1, the top log there, and over 1. And place 2 redstone, like that. And then you'll count at 15 and do it again. Once you get to the end, you put a block, and then 2 redstone, and destroy these temporary blocks. So these are just going to be a temporary glass block. You can take the time to do the corners too, but we're putting them behind the pistons so the water doesn't fall out. They'll be replaced once we put more Creaking Hearts down. We have to place 1 more glass block here so that we're 3 away. So then we also will have a slab here, because you gotta be ducked down 1. So I don't like that being there, but oh well, put that there. And move the whole thing over 1 block. So bear with me a second. Move the granite over, and then we're gonna just go all the way back up to the top. So just to brew the potion here, we'll start with a brewing stand, which we stole from a village, and water bottles. Then we put in another wort for an awkward potion. Once that's done, you put in a spider eye for a poison potion. Then you take a spider eye, a brown mushroom, and sugar to make a fermented spider eye. Throw that in for a potion of harming. Once that's done, you throw in a gunpowder for a splash potion. the gunpowder can be first too. You can connect this to an auto brewer and connect it to the farm, keep it in shulkers, it's up to you. We'll see what I do later. Who knows? But then you just rinse and repeat. So for the dropper, we're gonna get rid of this block there, place the dropper right here. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and a target block right here. And take our 2 comparators, do a comparator, redstone, and comparator, repeater, the redstone repeater, and then this. And on this side, we're going to get our hopper. I like to put a glass block behind it. And then the shulker, so that we can have the shulker facing out to check. And this shulker is full of our potion, which will feed into here. Right, so now we're going to come in behind here. These are just temporary blocks. And we're going to go to there. So we'll come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Destroy that. What I put there, and put this. Bring these down like that. Then we're going to put 3 repeaters. So boom, boom, and boom. That'll turn that on. So we'll have a splash potion of farming. Now the creaking, it's going to be a little loud, so now the creaking will come in and drop down. You get pushed to the corners and they're frozen because we're looking at them. So take a minute, so we'll just speed through this. And you can flick this on. Get your potion, a little step. There's a lot of them, so it takes a minute for the particles to show up and do their thing. But then you just sit here, and every time you receive a potion, give it a throw. So after running the farm for a minute, you'll go back up to the top and grab some pale logs and Creaking Hearts, and we're just gonna place them, removing the glass as we go. And then when you get up to the top, we'll put the glass on top of it again. And you're gonna do this around all 4 sides until you're done. So 27 potions later, and this was empty aside from the blocks. Farm. It's pretty productive, so hope you enjoyed the tutorial in survival mode, and we will catch you in the next episode, which will likely be the auto brewer to stock this thing up. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Goodbye.